Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to our Town Hall 9 Let's Play here on the Klaus Gaming YouTube channel, your source of Clash of Clans tips, tricks, and Let's Plays. And by the way, if you like other games, check out my second YouTube channel, Klaus Media. The link is in the description. Now guys, today is going to be an absolute epic day for our Town Hall 9. I am going to be upgrading my queen once again. I've got enough Dark Elixir, or I will, after a couple of attacks, to upgrade her to level 22. Which doesn't really sound all that impressive. It doesn't sound all that interesting, but there's a really significant upgrade or significant reason why level 22 is important, okay? So just stand by because you're about to find out. But for now, let's actually get in there and let's get some loot. I've got my Goblin knife. I've been highly prioritizing. I don't know, is it considered prioritizing if it's the only thing you think about? I mean, because that's the way it is. I've been attacking these base. Ooh, this looks familiar. That base looks familiar. I think I may have had something to do with inspiring the design of that particular base. Anyway, yeah, so it had good Dark Elixir, but it was all spread out and hard to get to. But yeah, guys, I've been entirely 100% focusing on Dark Elixir, and frankly, that's the way it should be, I think, at Town Hall 9. I mean, I've had a really hard time staying caught up. Dark Elixir has been flowing. I mean, I'm getting tons of Dark Elixir whenever I actually have the time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the game and play and farm. But at the same time, Town Hall 9 is not very balanced, and so it seems like we're still struggling to keep up. In fact, I'm only like 7 defense upgrades away, or maybe 6 defense upgrades away from being done with defensive upgrades, and we're like halfway through walls. I mean, we are coming to an end on this Town Hall 9 Let's Play faster than you would ever expect. It has been an absolute blast, and then now we have found ourselves a beautiful Town Hall 9. Yes, that is amazing. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This is it's not even a dead Town Hall 9, it's just a Town Hall 9 that hasn't been logged into in a little while. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna throw in our giants. I wanna get a nice wide spread this time because you got those drills on the outside. Get the archers over here too, and a few goblins. Let's send in the hogs. They're gonna get ahead so that we can actually send in our wall breakers too. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deploy all of them, king and queen. And then once the walls are actually broken into, let's actually throw down all of these spells. There we go. And gobbies, this is what you've been trained for. You've been trained to take on the Dark Elixir out of the drill. And stay away from the wizard tower. No, stay away. Yeah, there you go. Well done. Well done. Awesome. And here's the thing. So if I actually save the jump spell and not use it, then it actually saves me a ton of time. So I'm really cool with that because the troops of Goblin Knife take significantly longer to train. Well, not significantly longer to train, like 3 or 4 minutes longer to train than the spell. Oh, I'm sorry, the spells take longer than the troops. So what that means is that I oftentimes try to save the poison spell and the jump spell if I can, because then the army is pretty much even between the spells and the troops. But there we go. So the Goblin Knife goes in perfectly. We came in from the bottom. We got both drills, took out the Dark Elixir storage, the Town Hall, and we actually made it up to the Clan Castle. So we have 100% of the Dark Elixir, and it looks like this queen is taking on a fairly important opponent. I'm gonna go and close out so I don't lose her, but there we go, guys. With that loot bonus, over 4,000 Dark Elixir, but the gold and the elixir, I think, were the real MVPs of that raid. Check it out, guys. 560,000 gold, 650,000 elixir, and then of course that 4,000 dark we were talking about. So that was a really nice raid, guys, and we got a star bonus on top of that. Oh man, adding insult to injury as our beautiful loot is piling straight on in there now. So check it out. We're actually at 100,000 Dark Elixir, and our queen, well, she's actually only need about 1 minute and 45 seconds before she wakes up for the next raid. So I'm going to hold off on upgrading her just yet until after the next raid. Although I do have the loot, it would be nice to actually use her in the next raid. So let's bounce into my progress base. I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of gold because I'm nearly max gold. So let's go and upgrade this mortar, guys, in 3, 2, 1, bam. And thank you, Rutger, for the hog riders in my clan castle. You are amazing, my dude. So there we go. Mortar is being upgraded, and let's actually pour a little bit of elixir into the walls as well. There we go. So we're good. Yeah, unless we find a base with like 1.2 million elixir, I think we're in a good spot. And how often do you find a base with 1.2 million elixir? That very rarely ever happens. So yeah, guys, we got the army ready to go. The queen has 1 minute. You know what? 3 gems. I guess. Oh, 2 gems. Wow, I delayed like 2 seconds and I'm going to save a gem. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 gems. Oh, Klaus is a gemmer. Yes, Klaus is a gemmer. So now, guys, I've got the Hog Riders. I've got the whole army. I've got the Queen, but I don't have the King. That's fine. He's not super important for Goblin Knife. I mean, he is, but the most important troop for Goblin Knife, besides the Goblins, obviously. I mean, the Goblins are in the name, right? So that's an obvious thing. But the most important troop is actually the Hog Riders. Yes, the Hogs in the CC actually do a great job of distracting, and it's just beautiful. So here's what we're going to do here, guys. I'm actually going to, I'm going to sniggle in here, and I'm going to steal the Dark Elixir out of this drill here, because, frankly, this is very important, okay? This drill goes down, and it'll be super easy to target everything else and take out the Dark Elixir on the rest of the base. So I'm going to make sure that the mortar stays nice and busy. I'm going to put down one more giant over here, and there we go. I think we're going to be okay. There we go. So all the Dark Elixir is down without using a single Goblin. How about that? All right, and now let's go giants out here. Hog Riders sent up in front. Let's get our archers, the Queen, the wall breakers. I'm actually going to get a jump spell, and let's get our gobbies going in there now. Come on, guys, get in there. There we go. Heal, heal, and rage. Oop, I forgot another heal. Go, 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 heal. There we go. Oi. With those wizard towers, dude, you can't be too careful. All right, so there we go. Heals and rage spells, sending the goblins straight up in there. Get that thing, get that town hall. There we go. All the Dark Elixir is ours again. Oh, it feels so good. When Goblin Knife goes well, it is a super, super satisfying situation. It really is. And as you guys saw, I kind of have to choose every once in a while. It's like, okay, am I going to go for this drill or this drill? But fortunately, I've learned how to be a little bit more flexible with Goblin Knife than before. Whereas at the beginning, I'm like all in no matter what every single time. But now I'm learning, it's like, okay, 3 or 4 giants and like 5 archers, and you can usually take out a drill too, and it's pretty dang awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the Queen go down with her ship, because we'll be upgrading her next anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And looks like we have a single archer that's holding up the clock here. So yeah, skeletons will show up, put her down, and there you go. Time is up. But again, that was a really great base to find. 3,700 Dark Elixir, so with that loot bonus, 3,800. And the gold in the elixir, actually, that was not so good, Klaus family. That one was not so good. But, you know, it is what it is. Dark Elixir is where it's at. So now we're at that point in the video where I upgrade something. All right, so let's bounce into the progress base, guys, and we have already started the defense upgrade of the video. Yes, we only have one more available builder. In fact, 3 of these builders are working on Teslas right now. Then the mortar that we just did, notice that we prioritized the mortar over the level 3 Expo. That's because the level 3 Expo takes a lot longer and is a lot more expensive than the mortar upgrade. And if you want more information, be sure and check out my Town Hall 9 upgrade guide, where it breaks down the math for you. But yes, that's why I upgrade the mortars before the Expos. So now, and it looks like I've moved that tree, so I'm gonna go ahead and just move these little guys down here. Now, guys, it is about Dark Elixir. We're going to be upgrading the Queen, 100,000 Dark Elixir. Again, level 22 is a significant upgrade, and I'll explain why shortly. But before we do that, obviously, we have to spend our extra loot, because we're not going to have a builder for another 27 hours. So let's upgrade some stuff with... Actually, I'm going to save my gold, because obviously, I'm going to put the gold into the defenses. So let's actually do... Let's do 5 walls with the elixir. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Bam! We really have no other use for elixir besides army, so I just want to make sure. I never want to drain my elixir all the way, just in case I don't profit the elixir. Because if you don't have elixir, you don't have armies, and if you don't have armies, you can't get loot, and I need Dark Elixir. That is the loot that I need. So, next step is to upgrade the Queen, guys. Let's take the Queen to level 22, 4-day upgrade, 100,000 Dark Elixir. And the significant thing isn't... I'll say it again. The significant thing isn't that it's the first 6-figure Dark Elixir upgrade that we're doing on this account. No. That's not what it's about. Although, that is kind of interesting. But no, it's actually, I'm going to give you the answer now, guys. The reason why this Archer Queen upgrade is significant is because it is actually the halfway point. Yes, guys. Once we do this upgrade, we cross over the halfway point for the Queen upgrades. Each upgrade from level 1 up to max level, each one gets more and more expensive, right? So because the Queen has 30 upgrades at Town Hall 9, you assume the halfway point should be level 15, because that's the middle, or 16, because that's the middle, right? But no, in fact, since they get more and more expensive, the halfway point as far as loot is concerned is actually level 22. So guys, yes, I've been saying this entire time we're gonna struggle to get both of these heroes maxed out before we're done with defenses and before we're done with walls. And that is absolutely true because we've been grinding so hard to get these heroes maxed out, and we're just now in the Town Hall 9 series getting to halfway. Yeah, kind of a bummer, right? But it is what it is. Let's upgrade this queen, guys. Level 22 in 3, 2, 1, bam. There you go. We upgraded the queen. That's great. In 4 days, she will wake up. I need to upgrade this king now 60 or 85,000 dark elixir, excuse me. And lastly, we've only got 3 dark elixir upgrades left in the laboratory, being the Valkyrie, being the Golem, or being the Earthquake spell. And I think level 3 is max for the Town Hall 9 Earthquake spell. It may get 2 upgrades, and if that's the case, then that's actually a good thing, because then that delays the time that I have before my laboratory is maxed out, because I suspect that as soon as we're not upgrading any more defenses, our gold is just going to stack up and obviously goes into the walls. I suspect that by the time our lab is done, which will be in roughly, let's say 5 plus 6 plus 6, that's 12, 17 plus the 3 here, so 20. So in about 20 days, I suspect that our defenses will be well into maxed and we'll have very few walls left. That's 3 weeks from now, guys. We are so close to having a max base. The only thing left will be our heroes. So be sure to stay tuned for that to see how I handle that, whether I go ahead and move on to Town Hall 10 or just turn this into another Dark Elixir time, which is a series that I've done in the past where I literally only farmed Dark Elixir because everything else was done. Dark Elixir time is a fun time because it's, you know, a good time to practice different strategies and focus only on Dark Elixir, which apparently, since I've done the very best job that I can to max my heroes, it's still a problem where most people playing Clash of Clans as Town Hall 9s will max out their bases before they max out their heroes. So that's kind of a valuable set of information. But for now, guys, that is the progress for today. Be sure to tune into next time because we're going to have 3 more builders available. I'm going to make it my very business to get as much Dark Elixir as I can until then. But now it is time for today's comment question of the day. Guys, so the question for today is from Sankit Bandari and the hashtag CQOTD. He says, "Dear Klaus, namaste." Namaste. Can you please share some efficient war strategies for Town Hall 9? Love your videos. So great question. We're Town Hall 9, so I thought that this would be a relevant question. I don't really talk about war a whole lot. So for a Town Hall 9, I basically only use Queen Walk Hogs, where the Queen Walk takes out the enemy queen and the enemy clan castle, and then you just send Hogs and destroy everything. That is the best strategy at Town Hall 9, and I actually use it at Town Hall 12 as well, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe it would work at Town Hall 10 and 11 as well. So that is the strategy that I use exclusively at Town Hall 9. But also, something to consider, guys, for those of you that really want to know questions like that, they really want the answer to great war strategies or pushing strategies at any Town Hall level, search it on my channel, because I've got over 1,400. Yes, 1,400 Clash of Clans videos, and I've covered every single subject you can imagine. So, search for videos on the channel. The answer is out there for, I think, I'm confidently going to say 99.999% of the questions that you may be able to come up with. That's just the beauty of having done YouTube for 4 years. Wow, I've done Clash of Clans YouTube for 4 years. That is just absolutely epic. So, guys, thank you for the question, by the way. And if you have any questions you'd like for me to answer, be sure and post them down below in the comments section. Obviously, like the video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for daily Clash of Clans gaming videos and to join the Klaus family. And as I said at the beginning of the video, be sure and check out my second YouTube channel, Klaus Media. Link is in the description. And lastly, if you are not supporting a content creator or if you haven't checked in a while, be sure and hit the gear at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Hit show under more settings, scroll to the bottom and make sure that under creator boost you are supporting a creator. Mine has erased itself because it only lasts 7 days. So be sure and enter code Klaus. I'm going to go ahead and just do it here. That way you guys can see it. Bam. And it says you are now supporting Klaus if you put it in correctly. So there you go, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.